I took an African vacation to sub-Saharan Africa. I think it was my most favorite out of all my vacations. The plane ride was really long, but it was definitely worth it. My plane landed in Cape Town. Here's a picture that I took from the plane. My first stop was the Castle of Good Hope. It was built between 1666 and 1679. It is the oldest colonial building in South Africa. Next, I heard of Camps Bay, which I think is the most beautiful beach in South Africa because of the white sand and crystal clear waters. It was also very crowded, so I think that many other people agreed with me. After that, I took the amazing aerial cable up to Table Mountain. It is called Table Mountain because it is flat on the top like a table. While I was up there, I could see the whole city. The mountain is so high up that it is often covered in a cloud called a tablecloth. My next stop was Devil's Peak. It is another very tall mountain that overlooks the whole city. It is very hard to hike to the top because it was 3,281 feet tall. Next, I headed over to the Kalahari Desert in Kibale Transfrontier Park. It was huge. It occupies almost all of Botswana. It is really hot there, but I had so much fun. While I was there, I saw so many amazing animals like the elephant, gazelle, giraffes, and lions. Here are some of the pictures that I took on my tour. After that, I headed north to CHOBE National Park, Botswana. On the savannah, I saw so many famous animals and learned a lot about them. The first animal I saw were elephants. I learned that the average lifespan of an elephant is up to 70 years. They are also the largest land animal on Earth. The next animal I saw were the lions. Their average lifespan is 10 to 14 years. I learned that the females are the primary hunters. After that, I saw the leopards. Their average lifespan is 10 to 15 years. I learned that the leopards hunt from the trees. They are also nocturnal predators. After that, I saw the buffalo. The buffalo lifespan is at least 20 years. I learned that lions and crocodiles are the primary predators of the buffalo. Then I saw the zebras. Their lifespan is 20 to 25 years. I learned that zebras can run up to 40 miles per hour. Finally, I saw the hippos. Their average lifespan is up to 40 years. I learned that they can spend about 2/3 of the day submerged in water to keep cool. After the savannah, I headed to Victoria Falls in Zimbabwe. Victoria Falls flows into the Zambezi River, which is at the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. While I was there, I went kayaking and scuba diving. Next, I went to the Kibale Forest National Park in Uganda. I learned that it was established in 1993 and that Kibale's diversity of primates is one of the highest in Africa because there are 13 different species. I also learned that Kibale has 325 species of bird. Kibale is also home to other mammals like the elephant, buffalo, lion, and hippo, but are rarely encountered. After that, I headed east to Nairobi. It is the capital of Kenya. I went there to see urban African life. I learned that Nairobi is the most dynamic city, also known as the Green City in the Sun, for many reasons. Poverty in Nairobi means extreme food shortages and lack of basic resources. Next, I decided to go east to Mogadishu. Mogadishu is the capital of Somalia. It has little industry except for food and beverage processing and cotton ginning. The market was created in 1972 during the reign of Mohammed Syed Barre. I went to the Bakara market where people sell daily essentials including maize, sorghum, beans, peanuts, sesame, wheat, rice, petrol, and medicine. I also went to see the Mosque of Islam's Solidarity. It was constructed in 1987 and is capable of accommodating up to 10,000 worshippers. My final stop was Timbuktu, Mali. While I was there, I went to see the Gingerbread Mosque. It was built in 1327. The Gingerbread Mosque is made entirely of earth plus organic materials such as fiber, straw, and wood. It has 3 inner courts, 2 minarets, and 25 rows of pillars aligned in an east-west direction and prayer space for 2,000 people.